SEO is this magical fairy pixel dust that only the select few young people of the world understand, and you just have to just trust these companies. You can't know what's going on behind the scenes, behind the curtains. You just have to believe in what they're doing, and it's this magical fairy tale land of the internet. This is probably the lie that you have been sold when it comes to Google, when it comes to SEO, when it comes to all this stuff, which is exactly why I'm going to break it down for you. Look, I used to do a whole bunch of SEO, both for clients, for local businesses, and for my own businesses, and I've made a lot of money with it. However, I'm going to break it down to its core, and I'm going to show you a couple of components that you can actually do yourself in your own business to increase your SEO. These are the secrets, the secret sauce that they do not want you to know. And I'm going to share it with you here. All right, step one. This is the first thing that you are going to do. Go into google.com. Easy enough, right? Everyone could do that. Step two, what you're going to do is you're going to type in your industry, and you are going to type in your city. Type in either your suburb or type in a bigger city, right? Las Vegas. Let's say I was in some suburb in Las Vegas or whatever. I'm going to just type in the whole city. So home remodeling, Las Vegas as an example. Let's scroll down. First thing you see is these sponsored ads. These are Google ads, okay? Below that, we have the Google My Business map pack. When you hover over it, you can see the map, you can see all the different businesses and so forth. The first one is also a sponsored ad, meaning they are paying, okay? They're paying Google to show up at the top. This is not organic. You can see they have way less reviews. Now, look at the organic section. Kingdom, we have GI, Jersey. I don't know any of these people. These are all random examples, but let's take a look at this. And before we actually dive in, look, this right here is the organic Google search listings. Your highest ROI is going to be from this map pack. I've gotten businesses at the very, very top here, and does it work? Yes, of course, you'll get some calls, but if you are first, second, or third inside of this map pack, that is crucial, and a lot of times it's actually easier. It's easier to rank for this than the actual businesses, because here you are competing with Yelp, with freaking House, with Angie, all the companies that I know that you love. Now look, I already know what you're thinking. You're probably a bit skeptical. Look, how does this guy even know what he's talking about? Look, I'm just gonna show you a live client account so you can look at my screen. This is a live call recording. Now, unfortunately, I do have to blur most of this stuff because this is live sensitive data that is coming in. As you can see here, this is fully updated last 7 days. We got 54 freaking phone calls, all organic. We're not spending any money on advertising, no Google ads, no Facebook, no cost per click, no cost per lead. These are organic people that are coming in. It is a whole lot of call volume. And let's even change it to the last 30 days, okay? And let's just take a look at, okay, what's happening? 207 calls for the last month. And as we scroll down, you can see a whole lot of phone calls coming in. Again, I have to keep this blurred. We have 5 freaking pages. We have actually even more than that of phone calls. And just so you can even see that this is very consistent, I'm gonna put in this year so you can see exactly how many calls came in, right? So you can see the daily volume and how it's showing up on my screen right here for the entire year. And in fact, what I'm even going to do is I'm even going to choose the last year for you so you can really see how this all works. So this is extremely consistent. It comes in like clockwork once you're actually at the top and you're following some of the advice that I am talking about in this business. Again, this tool works really well. Here's an example, kitchen remodel Las Vegas. What is the search volume? 260 per month. So we are able to get in front of keywords that get a lot of search volume, and then you don't have to spend a lot of money, and it shows up and it just works because you are at the top. This is an example of a client that came to us. Hopefully you can see that number here. It says that this search was made on January 11th. You can see his business was not ranking well. His office is where that little orange icon is that you can see right there. It says 5. Let me actually zoom in a little bit for you so you can see this a little bit bigger. So he's in Phoenix, Arizona. He's number 5, and then for everything else, he is 20 plus. Okay, this is a report. We always generate reports before we get started, and then during, and then also after. Let's scroll down here. So we have January 11th. Now, not even 1 month later, we did another report on February 7th, and what happened? Well, he's number 1 at his actual location, as he should be, right? If his neighbor looks up your services that you offer, you should be popping up. And then he's number 3. He's already number 3 in some of the north towns. He's number 5, number 6, number 12. He is no longer 20 plus anymore, right? Now, if you fast forward also on top of that, past February, and if you fast forward a couple months, you'll also see that in July, this is what we hit, right? So many months later, we started ranking number 1 for a bunch of different keywords, and that's exactly how we were able to help him crush it. Now, this isn't magic. However, what you'll notice is that even in that very, very first month, he was getting more phone calls. If you're working with some SEO company and they've been working on it for 6 months and you still haven't gotten an increase, if you've been working with them for 3 months and you haven't gotten an increase, run, okay? So you should absolutely be seeing results. So let's go into the map pack here. We have more businesses. Okay, at the top, what do you see? We have our sponsored ads. It's funny, they say that they're closed. I never do that. I would suggest you just say that you're open 24/7, because if someone wakes up before work, it's 6 a.m. and they want to call someone and it says closed, the one that says open, they're going to call. So these guys are probably missing leads. Even if you let it go to voicemail, at least you still have that lead. That's beside the point. Okay, Kingdom Design, Build, Remodel, 5 years in business, 7 years in business, 7 years in freaking business. You can see that right here, right? We have the phone numbers. Now, let's look at the opposite. Let's scroll all the way down. When you scroll down, what do you see? You probably see businesses that have way less reviews. That is the first thing I'm noticing. 5-star rating, but they have 10 reviews. 4.6-star rating, 5-star rating, 11 reviews, 8 reviews. And how long have they been in business? This person, guy or girl, 25 years in business, and they are still at the bottom. I'm not even going to click next and look at the other page because that's just going to look scary. So 25 years in business, and this guy is being beat by these people that are taking their online presence more seriously. This is the sad reality of a lot of contractors because they don't focus on this whole internet online stuff. Well, it's here to stay. And here's the thing. Look at the reviews. These guys have 93 reviews. These guys have 25 reviews, 44 reviews. The reason they're ranking really well is because notice that keyword. They have the word remodel in their URL. Even though they have less reviews than this guy, they have remodel inside of their name. So if you are located somewhere in a suburb, maybe, and your name is like, let's say AB Remodeling, maybe what you should do is put in ABC Home Remodeling, and maybe you should even put in that area. Look at this guy, right? He has the location, Las Vegas, inside of the title on his Google My Business page, right? On top of this page right here. Maybe that's half the battle. I don't know. Maybe when you actually look at this business, it doesn't look like they care. Maybe when you actually click into it, they don't have as many photos. Maybe the photos are just not as high quality. Maybe they're not actively logging in and maybe just updating their hours here and there. And maybe these top guys, right? Let's compare it. Maybe these top guys are doing all of that plus more. What do you instantly see? Look at all the services, right? Look at how high end these photos are. Google is not new. They are extremely smart. They have engineers that read these photos. You want a whole lot of photos. Another big key tip is I recommend you upload photos from your phone directly to the Google My Business. We've seen that when you upload photos directly, it just shows Google that you are absolutely real and you're located in that area. So those are a couple different things. And also what you'll notice is the guys at the top, they all have websites. Now let's scroll down, and what we can see is that it's all linked. Now instantly, right, let's go to the next page, and you'll start seeing that a lot of these guys don't have websites, right? This guy, just a call and a share. So, and this company is actually doing a pretty good job, right? They have 45 reviews. They need to filter some of these reviews. It looks like they have a 4-star rating, which is not amazing. But as you keep going further and further, and also check out your area, and then not just check out your area, but then also Google yourself. Look at how you appear. Do you have all the services completely listed that you offer, right? Do you have a bunch of high quality images? Does it say that you are always open? I like to just put 24/7, let the customer go to voicemail. At least you have their lead information. So there's a whole lot of businesses here, but as you can see, right, some are getting the call icons. Not all of them have websites. It seems like a lot of them now do, but again, here's another one, and they have good keywords. They literally have home remodeling in the name, but they have no reviews, they have no website, and so they're just not getting that much business. All right, so I hope you are enjoying this video. Look, I don't see anyone else out here giving away the whole farm like we are, showing you everything A to Z, how we get the leads, how we generate them, the lead quality, how many of them are closing, the appointments that we're booking, everything A to Z. We work with one company per area. What that means is that if you're seeing this, chances are others are seeing it as well. So what you can do is take a look at the link down below this video with moreestimates.com and see if your area is still available if you would like to work together one-on-one. I am the owner of the company. When's the last time you spoke to the owner of one of these big lead companies? Probably never. So go ahead and see if your area is available, even if it's not, and even if we work with an industry in your specific area, I still might be able to help, give you some consulting and just help for free and give you some advice on what you can do to move forward, to actually land more projects and land more jobs. I work with companies all across the US. We have tons of case studies.
10, 12 appointments a month and make 3 or 4 of those sales that average 25 to 35,000, it makes sense to do it.
We've already sold 2 or 3 jobs from the lead source.
That's amazing. That's awesome. So the crazy thing about this too is that, I mean, this is literally like the first 30 days of us working together.
I know. Yeah, no, completely agree.
Tons of testimonials from people landing tons of projects from online advertising, from their leads that we help them generate. We also have a full software that helps home service companies like yours close more projects, follow up faster, get more Google reviews, websites, all that stuff. So check out that link down below, moreestimates.com. And sometimes what we're actually able to do is even give free trials. So you can try it before paying anything and see how well it works for you. So that is the very first thing when it comes to it. Now, how do you actually get reviews? Look, even if you don't have that many reviews, what you can do is reach out to your past customers and ask them to leave you a review. It's that simple. If you don't have that many past customers, or maybe you don't know what they're going to say, what we like to do is send people to a page like this so it doesn't get automatically published to Google. If they have a 5-star rating, right? So you send them, this is your page. If they select 5 stars, they then go to Google. What happens? Your SEO increases, right? It's not magic. It's not fairy dust. We just look at all the competitors. What do they have? Well, they all have good reviews. They all have a lot of photos. Why don't we just do more of that? So that's the first thing. Second thing, let's say they choose 3 stars. If they choose that, let's ask them how we can improve. They type in, they vent out their feelings. Oh, you showed up late, whatever the reason is. And let's be honest, some customers are just kind of crazy, right? So this allows them to vent to you without feeling the need to go directly Google you and publish a review. Could they do that? Yes. But this filters out a whole lot of that. And you can also set this up to automatically send, so you don't have to sit there remembering to send reviews, because you probably have a million things on your plate. That is absolutely key. If you don't even have a Google My Business page, then you can just go to google.com/business or just type in Google My Business, and it is going to bring you to a page like this. It's completely free to set up one of these. There's no reason why you should not have one. Hit manage now or hit login. I think I'm signed in, but yours might say set up a new account. Do that, type in your business information, select all the services you offer, upload as many photos as you possibly can. In fact, you want to upload videos as well. If you don't have a logo, that's fine. Just add in some photo in place of that. Having this will completely change your business. It is extremely important that you have a Google My Business page, and it's important that you set one up ASAP because this stuff takes time. Even if you do everything right, it can still take 3 months, 6 months, whatever, for you to start getting a bunch of phone calls. Now, how do I know that this stuff works? So in our software, moreestimates.com, we track everything, right? We track where the leads are coming from, how many are closed, how many appointments were set, how many estimates were scheduled. And as I do these audits for clients and we actually look at everything that they're doing, look at how much revenue is generated from a website, right? This is organic traffic because we're tracking the other stuff. Not to mention, we also have like another funnel, and it's like a whole nother campaign for Google. And so we have close to another 500,000 that came in from that. And I'm not going to explain the difference because we would be here for a long time, but just know that it works. Okay. Set this up for yourself. It is extremely, extremely important. And if you don't know exactly what to name it, just think, what would you Google, right? What services do you offer? Do you offer home remodeling, kitchens, bathrooms, whatever it might be? I'm going to also give you another tool that you can go in, and this is like a background hacker secret sauce tool that they're not going to share with you. It is called SEM Rush, as you can see the logo here at the top left. Just sign up for a free account, do not pay for it, and just type in your niche. Type in, let's say, kitchen remodeling, Henderson, Nevada. So I used to live in Vegas, so I know the suburbs, but what you can do is type in your suburb and type in your keyword, and this will show you how many people roughly are searching for this. It doesn't mean that there's 20 every single month. I'm sure some month there's 11 and some month there's 29. Okay, so type that in, and Henderson is a suburb. So if you don't know anything about Las Vegas, Henderson is a little bit to the right? So it's down here. It's not necessarily in downtown Vegas. It has different businesses and everything. So if you're just getting started, why would you want to compete with the guys that have 70, 80 reviews, when if you're located in a suburb, just put in that suburb. And chances are the competition is going to be way less. So here we found, okay, kitchen remodeling Henderson, it gets about 20 search volume, even though main Las Vegas might get hundreds and hundreds of searches, you still can do pretty well with, let's say, 10 leads, 15 leads every single month. So let me Google that keyword and let me actually see what the competition looks like. It's already way better, right? Look at these guys. Instead of 5-star reviews, we have a 4.0, 4.5, we have a 3.9, and they have less reviews as well, right? 35 reviews, 58, 51. So you could absolutely come in here and then rank your own. It's not that hard to do this. Now, maybe you want to go after a different keyword, right? Maybe it's bathrooms, maybe it's basements, whatever it is. Put it into this tool and see what goes out. And so this way you can make sure that your business page is actually ranking and actually is going to show on Google in front of where customers even search. So again, if you don't already know, you obviously need a website. So get something up off the ground. If you have a good budget, get yourself a website built that looks extremely professional. It will increase your reputation across whatever advertising channels you do. But even if you don't have a massive budget, just get something built, okay? Just get something done. We have a program that's very cheap. It's called Website in a Day. And what you can do is we use one of our high converting website templates that is made to bring you maximum amount of estimates in sales. That's why our software is called moreestimates.com. And it gets done the next day. All you do is give us your information. It's done. You can use it with your website. You want to link it up to the Google My Business and have clients funneling into that website once you actually start ranking organically. The next thing is going to be this tool here, and we've actually even embedded it inside of our software so you can manage your reputation across all of the different websites. But this is your online listings. Now, if you're wondering, what exactly do you mean by listings? And once you hit activate, it is going to look like this. I'm gonna block the sensitive data in here, but nonetheless, it's just these websites that you have online that are going to list your business, right? So we're talking like Yellow Pages, My Local Services, we're talking local.com, we're talking Apple Maps, MapQuest, Bing, Places, Yahoo, all the different maps directories, all the different maps searches that you might have, including, right, Uber, Waze, Yahoo, all this stuff that could you do for free? Of course you could, right? You could absolutely do this for free yourself, but at the end of the day, your time is worth a lot. So inside of this software, right, we just click one button, activate it, and it publishes your business on all these different directories, which also shows Google that you are the real deal. Think about it. Who does Google want to show, right? Selfishly, Google SEO, they want to show the end client, the most reputable, the best company, so that they go in and that they hire them and they keep using Google for all their searches. Best way they can do that is they can see reputation by the reviews. They can see the photos that businesses are uploading, and they have their own filtration system to see what are high quality photos. And please don't use stock photos, because stock photos are on everyone's website and it doesn't show Google that you are unique at all. And then once you're listed everywhere, Bing Places, all the different directories on the internet, Yahoo, everything, even the sites that you don't use, that shows Google, and it gives them signals that you are an authority. You're listed everywhere. Everyone is talking about you, your business name, your phone number, your address, everything is linking to your website. Google knows this. Google can see this, right? They have full-time engineers that have been doing this for a very, very long time. And all these signals combined now ranks you higher on the search engine because you just seem like a reputable company. It's really that simple.